What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, so this is gonna be like a tutorial video, I guess, kinda. So I'm gonna be showing like 1.8 players that primarily do 1.8 PvP how, like, some tips, I guess, and how to like do stuff in the combat snapshot. So yeah, they're combat snapshots. You've probably heard of them if you're into the PvP scene, but so yeah, they're just gonna be showing like similarities and stuff and tips, I guess. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So, oh yeah, I'm probably also gonna be doing other videos like about if you starting for 1.16, so subscribe if you want to see those. First thing to note, that there are a bunch of different strategies in the combat snapshot. So in 1.8 and 1.16, there's pretty much only one main strategy that like is effective, but in the combat snapshot there are tons. I might do videos on them, I don't know, but yeah, there are just tons of strategies. They're all kind of effective and they have their own strengths and weaknesses and stuff, so yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, so the first obvious thing with the combat snapshot in 1.8 is attack speed. So the attack speed of the sword is it's obviously like a lot less. So in 1.8 you can just click to your heart's content. You can click as fast as you want, but in the combat snapshots, it's limited. So a sword has an attack speed of 3, as you can see that. Tridents have attack speed of 2. I think axes have attack speed of 2. So they all have their own different attack speed. Yeah, so it's a lot slower than 1.8, obviously. But a big thing in these snapshots is timing. Timing is really big. So obviously, since you have less opportunities to attack per second, you have to be good at aim to like have your mouse in exactly the right spot to attack. And a thing to note, it's a lot more effective to time your hits than to spam. So like to time it at the exactly like 1/3 a second mark. And if you want to learn how to do that, you can set your metronome to 180 beats per minute. And that's exactly 3 times a second, so you can practice attacking at that rate. But if you don't want to do that, you could just hold down your mouse. So you can actually just hold down. I'm just holding down left click right now, and I'm attacking. It's slightly slower though. It's 1 tick slower. So there's a slight disadvantage to holding it down. Honestly, I don't think it makes much of a difference. Like if I summon in the zombie here, this is me holding down, and then this is me timing it. Okay, well I kind of messed up a bit there, but trust me, it's faster. It's faster to just time it. It's hardly noticeable, but it does make a difference if you want that slight edge. So another thing that's big in 1.8 is combos. So obviously you can still combo things. Comboing is actually pretty similar to 1.8, like the same kind of strategies, like strafing still works. Like, you can still do AD strafing just to, like, I don't know, have them not hit you. I mostly do circle strafing, which is just where you, like, go around them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, combos are pretty similar. Another important thing in combos is, like, W tapping, so that's just where you let go of W. So yeah, that's still a thing. There's also S tapping, where you just tap S after each hit. Those are pretty much exactly the same, except be warned about straight lining. So straight lining, it's a bit harder. So you'll notice if I summon this zombie with no AI, and so it's standing right in the middle of that block. So this has 3 attack reach. If I go back 1, 2, 3, notice I can hit it obviously. But if I go back an extra block, I can still hit it. So, but if I spam, I can't. So there's a thing called a charge hit, where if you like wait twice the length of the normal recharge time, it gives you an extra block of reach. So that makes it kind of hard for people to combo. You actually have to like strafe and be good at that in order, like, because if you're getting comboed, you can like just use your charge hit and hit them from further away, which would like stop the combo. So another big thing in 1.8 is block hitting. So block hitting is just where like you spam both right and left click, and like after you hit, you like block, so you basically just take half damage. Block hitting actually still exists in the combat snapshots, except obviously you can't block with a sword, but you use a shield. So in the combat snapshot there are some big changes to shields. So shields, they go up instantly. So like as soon as you press right click, like you're blocking damage. In 1.9, that's not the case. And also, shields don't block all the damage. You still do damage through shields. So that means that you can basically just block it. So obviously it's a bit different, it's a bit slower, but like if you can time it right, like in between hits, you can hold right click. I'm not that good at it, just because like the servers I play on, I actually did a video about the servers that I play on, but the servers I play on, they don't like have shield. Yeah, just that's block hitting is still pretty similar. Another thing that's really big in 1.8 is rodding. So in 1.8, if someone's running up to you and you have a rod, you throw the rod and that would deal a tiny bit of knockback, and then you can proceed to combo them. But in the combat snapshot and in just like all versions after 1.9, that doesn't work. You just like hook them and then pull them towards you, I guess. So yeah, rodding, it doesn't exist basically. But if you have a snowball, for example, you can rod kind of with a snowball. So you can see like it, so they made no or 0 damage hits do knockback again. So that's just like snowballs or eggs or something. So yeah, so you can still combo things with snowballs, which means that if you throw a snowball, that'll deal that extra bit of knockback, which you can get to start the combo. And they also stack up to 64 and lowered the cooldown, so you can just spam snowballs like crazy. So yeah, those are the big things. There's still some, I guess, public service announcements I want to make. So, say if you're in like a combo, if someone's comboing you in 1.8, and you have a Gapple and you want to eat it to get those absorption hearts, and then you get those absorption hearts and regen, and then you can just get out of the combo, I guess. I don't know. But in the combat snapshots, that doesn't really work. So if I summon a zombie and then go into survival, see it's attacking me, and then if I start eating it, you can see it interrupts me. Like, it interrupts me eating. So if you get hit by like an entity or a player, or like a projectile from an entity or a player, it resets your eating. So make sure that you're like far enough, or you have the time to fully consume the food item before they get a hit in on you. You have to make sure of that. So another change, this is less of a big change in just like normal PvP. Bows, they're pretty similar. I think most people just use crossbows because they're just better. So if I just shoot that immediately once it's ready, you can see it went pretty far. And if I like hold it down for a while, you can see it starts to like wobble a bit. So now if I shoot, you can see I kept my mouse in the same position. If I go over to the arrows, so you can see that's a pretty big difference. So it basically decreases the accuracy of the bow if you like hold it down for too long, which like I guess just is like makes bow camping not as good. So yeah, that's just keep that in mind. So yeah, that'll about do it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and comment and like and do all the things so you don't miss my next video. I guess I could make this a series. I don't know, but yeah, subscribe. Yes. Bye.